Previously, we talked about the governance problems with the board mechanism in corporations. You may ask, why don't we just eliminate the board of directors and let the shareholders make the governance decisions directly through voting? I'm glad you asked. Actually, when we look closely, we see that the root cause of many governance problems is the deficiencies in the voting mechanisms in the first place. For example, with more than two choices, any voting scheme falls under the conditions of Muller-Satterthwaite Impossibility Theorem and Condorcet's paradox. Specifically, the plurality voting violates the independence of irrelevant alternatives. That makes elections and collective decisions sensitive to strategic voting, empty voting, and other manipulative tactics. Also, the majority rule is susceptible to the tyranny of the majority or 51% attack. Roughly speaking, someone with 51% of the shares can control 100% of the resources and decisions, including the composition of the board, if there is a board. Moreover, there is always free riding. The small shareholders do not have enough incentives to conduct thorough research and cast meaningful votes, if they vote at all. It is simply not worth it for them. This exacerbates the vulnerability to the tyranny of the majority, because it makes it easier to control and manipulate 51% of the meaningful votes. In some corporations, owning as little as 10% of the shares is enough to control all decisions, resources, and the board. For example, with less than 10% of the stake in Occidental Petroleum, Carl Icahn could reshape the company's strategies and its board. So we see there are many problems with the board mechanism and the voting mechanisms. In parallel, governance does not rely on voting or a board of directors. It derives the governance decisions automatically from market equilibrium prices. See you in the next video.